nice and clear.
Nice and clear.
I think we're good.
Glocky, it is.
So,
thank you for driving here, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you came here from San Diego, right?
I did. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
And for people that don't know, you're. Is that where you got your name? You got it from the military, right?
Yeah. Well, my last name is McLaughlin.
Pretty hard to pronounce, right?
Yeah. A lot. I've had like every pronunciation of it, but yeah, like when people heard my name, they were like, "Oh, Glocky, like a Glock," and I'm like, I guess, like not really, but
kind of cool.
And people started calling me Glocky or Mac, and it just kind of stuck. And to this day, like regardless of what I do online, like people still just call me that. So it just kind of stuck. Yeah.
If things stick, dude, I mean, we can't really choose. You know? I've always my people call me by my last name. It's happened, and that's people don't even know that people don't even know my first name. A lot of people don't know my first name. You know, Garza is my last name. People started calling me that because Chris is a common name. Yeah. So, you know, Glocky, you should have a fucking like that kind of shirt. Fucking boom! Come on, dude. In the stirred font, Mac Glocky with a fucking Glock right there. You know. That'd be sick, man.
That'd be rad. I don't know if it would be a really funny duality from my personality and my presence of like what I do, but yeah, that'd be interesting. I got to figure it out. I'm trying to do some merch. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. A nice.
Hey, dude.
There it is right there.
No charge, dude. No charge. This is free idea for you, man. Was your father in the Air Force?
He was, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He was.
Did that in any way inspire you to get into the military?
That specifically. It was mostly just him being like, "Yo," I was living with my dad when I was 24, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta start paying rent." I'm like, "All right, fuck, I'm getting out of here, and I'm just gonna go do my thing." And a bunch of other things in my life at the time were going wrong, so I was just like, I'm just gonna 180 and just. You know, I was working at a restaurant making like no money and just wanted to go do something else. But yeah, he was in the Air Force, and when I told him I was going in, he's like, "Are you sure you want to do the Marines? Like, you don't want to just do the Air Force and it's, you know, you don't have to go through all that shit?" I'm like, I don't know. If I'm going to join, I might as well just do the Marines because that's the one everyone says is like, "Oh, the training is really hard." And it's like, you know, whatever. But yeah, he's super proud, and my whole family's super proud of it, and
it's awesome,
supports it a lot.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, you know, because like, how did he get his name? And then I found out it was from
it became a boot camp nickname, not from my drill instructors. They just called me like idiot and stuff like that. But but from other recruits, they would be like, "Hey, Glocky, come here." Yeah, so it just kind of stuck.
What were you doing before you joined? I know you're in a band, but you said you had to do like a 180. What was going on?
Yeah, I was playing in different bands, and I was a cook at a restaurant. And
being a cook sucks, dude. I think everyone needs to work in the restaurant business at least once. I was a dishwasher. That was my first
job. That's how I started. Yeah, I started there as a dishwasher. Shout out Sutter Street Steakhouse in Folsom. But it was a good restaurant job. Like, it was a really nice restaurant, and it was really well run, and I really liked the people I worked with. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't the kind of job where I was like, yeah, I want to do this forever. Like, I don't want to make food forever, you know?
Yeah. Is this it right here?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
that's Sutter Street Steakhouse. It's
that looks nice, dude. Holy crap!
It's very nice. Yeah.
Are those tacos?
It's a good spot. No, that's it's bacon jam. Oh man, that gives me PTSD. I remember
bacon jam.
Yeah.
What's bacon jam?
Dude, I don't even know what it's made of, but it's so good. There's bacon in there, obviously, but it's
bacon jam.
Yeah, I never learned how to make that, but yeah, it's really good. Everything there's great.
Sorry if you're getting a little bit of anxiety seeing this, but you know,
the oysters, dude. Coming home smelling like oysters every day.
Dude,
that sucked ass.
Dude, just the grease just like sticks to your flesh, dude, and like you can't get the fucking smell off.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even smell like the food sometimes. You just smell like a dirty fucking, person.
Yeah, you just smell
It's just
sweaty.
grease.
It's like sweat and garlic. That's what you smell like all the time. At least that was what I smelled like all the time.
But there's like a sick part of me where I really enjoyed washing dishes. Did you ever get free food if you wash dishes? Like if they messed up an order, they would put the plate of like underneath the glasses. You're like, yeah, yes.
Yeah, they gave you a free meal with your break.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was a good job, and yeah, I liked dishwashing to a degree. It was there was something satisfying about it.
There was.
Yeah. Kind of like those like power washer videos you see online where someone's just like power washing a wall and it's like super satisfying to watch. It was kind of like that for me with dishes. But yeah, I'm glad I got to be a cook though, because I learned how to I didn't know anything about cooking before I started there. So yeah, it was cool.
Then you just figure it out. You know, did you go from a dishwasher to busboy prep, or you go straight from dishwasher to a cook?
No, I went from dishwasher to the cold side, so like salads and desserts and oysters, and then they would move you up to like the grill, and then you do saute pans. And by the time I was leaving that place, I knew every position in the kitchen. I didn't want to work with customers. I was like, nah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Same, dude. I was even when I was a busboy, I'm like, I was cleaning out the table. I'm fucking leaving, dude. I don't want to.
Yeah, like I didn't
taking orders, dude. People know. I say this all the time, man. Whatever you say to the waitress or waiter, the first thing they fucking do is they go back and they tell the cooks, hey,
right.
hey, this table sucks. Hey,
get a load of this guy.
Like, hey, this is a fucking idiot. People just don't get it. I see people be rude when they order, and it's just like,
oh, for sure.
That just like awakens, like, oh, you literally have no fucking idea how this restaurant works.
Yeah, when I see people be rude and stuff like that, it's the first thing in my head is like, there's no way you've ever worked in a restaurant.
Yeah,
when you're leaving too, like if you're at a restaurant, do you like stack everything and make it like as easy as possible when they clean up the table? I do that. I'll stack all the plates. I'll put all the napkins on the plates so that everything's just like they can just pick it all up. And they're like, dude, thank you. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's all good.
You're right. And any person that has worked in a restaurant does that. I do this.
You have that etiquette.
You fucking leave and you pay, but you put all the plates and the cups in like a nice little corner.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a habit. I still do it. I'm 39, and I worked in that restaurant. It was 17, 18, 19. I still fucking do that.
Yeah.
20 years later, I still fucking
it never leaves you.
It does, and man, you just know, it goes a long way just to fucking be nice. And also, it's a human rule, man. You don't. What's the cliche? Don't mess with people that are handling your food.
Yeah.
And just the common sense of
right. Yeah.
Man.
That's very true.
So do you remember being a child and watching the Buddy Holly story?
Yes.
Do you have like those like memories?
Yes.
Because you were 2 years old, right?
I was 2 years old. Yeah, you did a lot of homework for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. That was like, this is the iconic Apollo Theater scene. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, I probably watch this movie like once a year. It's one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And apparently, when I was like a 2-year-old, I just was obsessed with it. And my family always says that was like the initial spark of like what made me interested in music. Okay. I tried other things as a kid, obviously, like you do, but they always say that like that was when you first was like, oh wow, I could do that. That's cool. Yeah, man, I could recite this whole movie. I love this thing.
Is that Gary Busey?
Yeah. This was kind of his like breakout part.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Gary Busey played Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Oh,
he did. This was his big. I don't think this was his first movie, but it was definitely his like breakout movie. And he was either, I think he was either nominated for an Oscar or he won. I can't remember.
Yeah, because this movie came out in 78.
Yeah,
I looked up.
Yeah, it was like late 70s.
So that would explain why he looked so young there.
Yeah,
because I saw
this was definitely pre-motorcycle accident, Garey.
Oh my goodness. How old is he when he got into his accident?
I don't know. I read his biography, which is amazing, by the way. It talks about it, and I don't remember what age he was. I think he was in his 30s or maybe 40s.
Yeah, your mom got you that book, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. That's awesome,
yes,
man.
she did.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great book. It's a really, really good book. It's really interesting.
Garey Busey he just looks interesting.
That's it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, he just
Buseyisms. Yeah.
Okay, so I
It's a
saw
really
the
good
cover
book.
of this, and I was like, "Is this like a autobiography? Is it like a life?"
It kind of looks like a self-help book or
Yes,
something, but
exactly.
it's an autobiography.
Okay.
It goes through his childhood and
the whole
him
thing.
getting into acting and stuff, because he was a musician before he was an actor.
Really?
Yeah, and he would go on
dope.
tour with bands and stuff, and
That's awesome.
yeah.
He went on tour with bands.
Yeah, he had his own band, and he would go on tour, and he didn't do anything crazy with music, but acting was where he found his fame. But yeah, my brother for Christmas this past year, he gave me a Buddy Holly Story promotional poster signed by him.
Yo,
Yeah, dude, it's sick. It's super sick.
That's an awesome gift, man.
Yeah, it's super dope.
Yeah, I didn't actually. Sadly, I didn't know that Buddy Holly had his own movie until I heard you mention it. I was like, oh dang, dude, the story of Buddy Holly is so sad, man. He died when he was 22. Mm-hmm. It was in a plane crash, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He was with Richie Valens.
Yep, Richie Valens and the Big Bopper. Yep, The Day the Music Died, which is what that American Pie, Don McLean.
Yeah.
That song is, it says it right there. Don McLean, Day the Music Died.
Richie
talks
Valens.
about that. That was kind of the initial inspiration for that song, and that song kind of goes into how that event was kind of the end of an era of that sort of music. So yeah, really sad. It's a really, really sad story. And he was only famous for like a year before he died, which is crazy.
Probably similar to Richie Valens. Huh? It's just like they had the hits out. They were still blowing up. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, dude, so sad, dude. That scene in La Bamba.
I love La Bamba, dude. That's a great one.
It's a great movie.
I love La Bamba.
Yeah, that scene when Richie Valens' brother finds out that he got in a accident. Oh, it's getting me now. But it's just that song. I think it's Santos and Johnny, Sleepwalker, right? Is that the name? Sleepwalker. Oh man, I don't know what about.
Oh, dude, yeah, this. It's a lot, dude. It's so much, man.
It's so fucking.
It's so heavy.
It's a heavy scene, man.
It's so heavy,
It's
dude.
sad, man. Oh fuck.
And his mom is like in the yard or whatever, and he's like, "Did
so
you hear the
sad.
radio?" And she's like, "No, not." Oh, dude, it's too much. It gets me every time. But yeah, La Bamba's a great one too. I love that movie.
Cool. So you were 2, and then you started taking lessons from your uncle around 7, right? Mm-hmm. You had your Blue Squire, right?
Yeah, yeah. That thing is it's like
You still have it?
all the parts. No, all the parts are with like other guitars now.
Oh, nice.
It's been kind of Frankensteined out to other things. But yeah, that's it right there.
There it is, dude.
Yeah, that was my first electric guitar. I loved that thing. I played the hell out of that thing.
Just playing Green Day songs all day.
Green Day. Yeah, dude, I was obsessed with Green Day. That's all I fucking listened to. Oh my God.
Yeah, those records are fucking... Yeah, because you first heard American Idiot, and then you went backwards, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was...
American Idiot is a phenomenal record.
It is. I love that album. Yeah. Every song on that album could be a single, really, in my opinion. But yeah, that was the first... American Idiot was what made me initially like super into them, and that was the first time I was ever like really interested in a particular band. Because up until then, I had just heard different songs on like the radio and stuff, and never cared to go back and listen to a band's catalog. And when this shit came out, I was like, oh God, I got to listen to everything.
Yeah, it's just endless fucking singles, dude.
Yeah. I saw them with my dad this past September on that tour they did where they did this album and Dookie in full.
Oh, jeez.
Back to back. It was sick, dude. It was a great show.
Dang.
It's a lot of fun.
Did you get hammered?
Oh, yeah. My dad and I were both blasted. It was great.
Man,
it was great.
Dude, what a moment. Seeing one of your favorite bands with your father just drinking, dude.
Yeah, that's
really
fun.
Cool, man.
It was very fun.
Yeah, now I've always wanted to drink with my dad, but by the time I started drinking, I didn't drink until I was 21. He was already long done drinking. Okay. It's cool. It's a cool memory, man. Hell yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Since when? And then okay, so you're taking lessons. When did you start going to like I don't know, because you're from Sacramento, right?
Yep.
Born raised.
I was born in Chico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I lived in Oroville when I was a toddler, and then we moved to Utah.
Within Utah?
For a very short while, and then I think it was Utah and then Oroville, and then we moved from Oroville to Sacramento.
Were you trying out like the Mormon thing for a little bit?
No.
What happened there?
No. I don't remember why we were in Utah. I think it was something to do with my dad and work.
Okay.
I was like 4. I don't remember it at all.
You're a baby still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was for a really short while. But I mean, for as long as I can remember, I was in Sacramento.
Okay. And when did you start going to because the venue out there is Ace of Spades, right?
Ace of Spades, yeah.
Nice.
I love that place. Yeah, I've played there a lot. It's kind of sad though, because you know how venues will have like 6 shows and they'll put like locals on, and then the venue gets like too big, and then they like stop doing that, and then it's like super corporate, and then it's only like that's kind of what happened to that place. Like when I was playing there, they would put local bands on all sorts of different shows. And as far as I'm aware, they don't do that a lot anymore.
No.
And now it's very the shows are run by Live Nation.
Yeah.
And it's still a great venue. Like if you can catch a show there, definitely do it. But I love it when venues put local bands on those sorts of shows. I was playing there during a really good time because we got some great shows at that place.
Yeah, like your band opened up for Puddle of Mud, Buckcherry, Trapped.
Puddle of Mud, yeah. Pre-disgraced Trap, yeah.
Let's go.
We played with Blackfield Brides over there, Dance Gavin Dance.
Sick.
Yeah, tons of bands. Yeah.
You're right.
A lot of good memories there.
You're right. I never really thought about that, where somewhere along the lines, venues just kind of stop putting on local bands. It's kind of how they get their shot. That's how we got our shot. They throw us on.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe like I could be. That's just what I've been told. And when I was living the last couple of years, I was living in Sacramento. It was really hard to get shows there because I would ask the dude that ran it. I don't know if he still does, but the dude that ran it really liked my band, so I would just hit him up and be like, "Yo, can you put us on the show?" Yeah. Oh yeah, they're letting a local be on it. Sure, you can go on there. And as time went on, he would just stop giving me shows because he's just like, they're not accepting any local bands.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it right here. Boom.
Yeah, it was us, and then Hoobastank, and then Buckcherry.
Dude, that's a lineup you got on that show, dude.
Yeah, which usually it'd be like 3 or 4 local bands. You know, that's what they do at like Whiskey, where it's like one big band, and then the rest of them are like a bunch of locals, like backlining. Yeah. But it was literally just us with our gear, Hoobastank, and then it was awesome. It was a great show.
It is kind of rare, huh?
Yeah, I ran into the singer of Hoobastank. Oh, there we go. That's us with that's my old band Control with Buckcherry.
That's dope.
Yeah, they were super cool. But I ran into the singer of Hoobastank in the bathroom, and I was really stoked to meet. It was like, during sound check, and I was really stoked to meet him, and he had just come out of the stall.
Yeah.
And I put my hand out to shake his hand, and he just like paused, and he like turned and washed his hands, and then came back to shake my hand. It was super embarrassing.
You weren't thinking.
Like, no, I was probably like 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him right there. Yeah. Doug Robb, I think is his name. Yeah.
Nice, man. So you guys are playing shows around there. it seems like whenever we go to that venue, something changes. Like, remember, I used to have to walk down the street to get food. Now, like, that little block has turned into, like, they have, like, bars there now, like, restaurants now.
Yeah.
Seen it really grow. Yeah, I'm sure you were there when there was nothing around. It's just a venue.
Yeah, it's crazy how things change in such a short amount of time. That was sick. That was do you know RX Bandits?
No.
They were really cool, like it's kind of like ska rock, some jazz kind of influence too, but it's one of those bands where every member is just an incredible musician.
Yeah.
And that was at Ace of Spades. I saw them play there and the Battle Begun record in full, which is my favorite album by them. And I was right there in the front. That was a sick show. I really want to see them again at some point.
RX Bandits.
They're a very good band. They have so many good songs. They're so good live. Yeah, they're dope.
Something that I heard from you, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Art punk?
Art punk.
Yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. I found something. Well, the internet said you said that, so.
What?
Yeah.
AI said I said that?
Oh, well, something, yeah.
Got an AI video of me saying that?
Yeah, because I think you were talking about the band, Everything.
Oh, I think Art pop, I think is what I said.
Art pop, okay.
Maybe I said punk. I don't think I...
Art pop.
If I did, I misspoke because there's nothing punk about them.
Well, I am going deaf, so maybe...
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I was just slurring my words. I don't know.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite bands of all time. They're super underrated. They're a lot bigger in the UK.
Yeah, I was looking at their... Because I remember, you were talking about them. You kind of made them seem like they're like a small band. I'm like, oh, they're playing arenas in fucking in England.
They're not tiny or anything, but you like around here, if you ask people, I mean, maybe around here because it's Southern California and a lot of artsy people around here, but the average person is not going to know who they are.
Yeah.
But they're
a lot of dorks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a great band. They've been a huge source of inspiration to me.
Yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, this is their newer stuff, which is a lot less rock, but it's still really good. This is a really great song. And their singer directs all their music videos.
Oh, really?
They had their album Reanimator has all these weird, like, you know Blender, like the animation software. Mm-hmm. He didn't know anything about Blender. Put on what's it called? Go down. Put on shit. What's the song? What's a good song you could do? Put on Black Hyena, I think it's called.
That's a sick name. Black Hyena.
There should be a video for Black Hyena. Yeah, but there's like this weird animated stuff in it that the singer Jonathan Higgs did himself in Blender because apparently he was just like, I'm just gonna like learn how to use Blender so I can make videos for our band. Whoa. And he just like learned how to do it himself.
That's what's up, dude.
It's not this. There's an actual, or put on Super Normal. That should come up. Yeah.
Normal.
This. Yeah. This is it right here.
Cool.
It's just, this was kind of...
That's messed up, dude.
This was kind of the theme for, I don't think this was on the album, but it was the same era.
Ugh.
Just a bunch of random like Blender stuff. A lot of people would think now that this is AI, but this is all animated in Blender.
Wow. Is this where you got the idea for your video? Because you had like a video where you're using like clay.
Yeah, that was not done by me. But that's it. Never Get Nowhere. My inspiration for this video was actually the Inhuman Creation Station music video, CKY. They have a really cool claymation video with that song. And I thought that was, this is it right here. Yeah, this was a big, this was my inspiration for it. And the song has a really has a super, octave one note kind of riff, which is riffs, what they do. So I was like, I'll hit up a guy and have him do a claymation video. It's a dude named Stephen Code. I think he's in New Zealand. Just some random creator I found on TikTok.
Nice. And
I thought that his videos were sick. And I was like, dude, would you want to do would you want to do a video for for this song. Yeah, he's got all sorts of
This is dope.
really weird, like creepy claymation shit. I'm like, this dude's perfect.
Wow, how does he do this?
It's all by hand, dude. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, he does it all by hand.
Wow. Yeah, if you're just listening, like this artist makes videos with clay, but they're all moving around. Wow.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Holy
he's super
crap.
cool.
Yeah, so you're a big fan of Deron Miller, huh?
Yes, I'm a huge fan of Deron Miller. Yeah.
What is because obviously they're known. CKY was known for like those, like octave riffs, and what does he use? You think? What do you?
From what I don't know what his rig is, but
It's like, how do you get that fucking sound?
everything that I've read has said that he used a Boss OC2. One of the, I think they were produced in the 80s originally.
OC2.
Yeah, that's it right
This
there.
one?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a new rendition of it or whatever, but from what I have read, I could be totally wrong, but from what I've read, that's what what he still uses. But yeah, he's one of my favorite guitar players. I love his riffs. I love just that sound. And I don't see a lot of people doing that now.
Yeah, it's really I guess it's just his sound, you know?
Yeah, the riffs wouldn't be the same without that super thick octave tone. And it just works so well with the songwriting, you know.
Sadly, I've never seen this pedal before. I've seen a lot of Boss octave pedals, but I've never seen this one. Octaver, yeah, OC2.
Yeah.
So this is a 80s pedal?
If I'm remembering correctly, I think they were first made in the 80s. I could totally be wrong.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like a
Yeah, there we go.
pedal. Oh wow,
84 to 97. Yep.
dang, 84. I wasn't even born yet, and people are playing octaves.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when I found an emulator plugin for one online, and that's what I use for my my CKY videos. I use that plugin. That's not it, but I forgot what it's called. But yeah, it's worked pretty well so far.
Okay, so you use the plugin,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah. So your setup, like your recording setup, is pretty like minimal, huh? And you're self-taught.
I'm mostly self-taught with the whole recording thing. I mean, a lot of YouTube videos and just being around, well, trial and error YouTube videos,
Sure.
and just whenever I've recorded with the producer or someone that's got a home studio that's recording me, just asking them questions, you know,
Yeah.
and learning from them.
Yeah.
I actually just bought some like outboard gear for the first time. I haven't made a video with it yet, but I got an Apollo 6X. I got a BAE 1073 preamp and a Warm 76D compressor. So I just got some outboard gear to kind of, just kind of upgrade my sound a little bit. I haven't done anything with it yet. I literally just got it. So I'm really excited to start using that stuff. Because, yeah, before, like, this whole time I've just been using a little, like, 2-channel interface, and that's it. And just all plugins, which, I've been able to make it work. But, I was like, I'm doing this professionally now. Like, it's time. Like, I need to get some better gear. So, yeah, that's it right there. I'm really stoked to start using that stuff.
So you waited until you had because you have because Volume 4 is dropping in March, right?
Yeah, March 28th.
Nice,
Volume
man.
4. It's my most, I'm pretty sure it's my most diverse one yet.
Okay. I saw Up York on there. Army of Me's.
Yeah.
That song is fucking sick, dude.
It's a great song.
Wow.
I love that song, yeah. And when I did like a story, and I was like, if Incubus wrote blank, and someone said that.
Yeah.
And as soon as I thought about that, I'm like, oh, that's a fucking Incubus riff. That's perfect.
It kind of is, huh? I never really put, yeah.
He's put a bunch of phaser and ring mod on it, and like that's an Incubus riff.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like this one.
Yeah, how do you How do you choose like what songs to combine? Are you just like trying shit out? Like, these don't work or these might work. How do you choose that?
I really try not to think about it too much.
That's hard.
It's really hard, yeah. But I'll ask people like what song to do, and they'll give me a bunch of answers. And I'll just go through them. And it's kind of like writing a song. Like if you're writing a song, like sometimes it'll just kind of like flow, and you'll be like, oh, I like this idea. And you just kind of know what to do next. And there's kind of like a creative flow that you get going. And I do the same thing with the covers. Like if I'm not getting that creative flow with the idea, then I just don't do it. And I find one where it is working. Like I'll be going through these suggestions, and now that I've been doing it for a few years, like I feel like I'm pretty good now at kind of knowing which ones are going to work without spending too much time working on it, and then being like, oh no, this ain't working, I got to scrap this. But yeah, I mean, I try to just kind of let it flow, and if I'm racking my brain trying to think like what would this sound like, then I'm like, I'm just going to move on and try a different one.
Interesting. So it takes trying to think very little of it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I try to save the overthinking and you know, pondering and stewing on stuff. I try to save that for like my original stuff, and then the covers be just something I can just creatively just kind of throw stuff out there and be like, let's see what people like and what they don't like.
Yeah, overthinking, dude. It still does not go away. I'm like, oh shit, stop thinking. Just fucking play, dude. It's
just play.
Yeah, your fucking brain just wants to come in, just fuck it all up.
Exactly. Yeah, just gotta. Yeah, it's a lot of them. Like sometimes they're easier than other ones. Sometimes they take longer just because maybe the band itself has like a more intricate sound, so I kind of have to play with stuff a little bit more. But I usually know pretty much in the first like few minutes of thinking about the idea. I pretty much have like a skeleton in my mind of like how it's roughly going to sound, and then think just like when you're in the studio making your own stuff, like, and things kind of change like as you're recording it.
Okay. So you could kind of get like a vision at some point. You're like, okay, this is probably how this is going to sound, and then do you follow that, or you just okay, you get a vision, then you just keep working on it.
Yeah, I mean, like I kind of get that initial kind of skeleton, or if it's like a chorus idea, you know, like, oh, this is how the chorus is going to sound. Hopefully I can branch off of it and just keep it going. Like I try to approach it as much as I can with like just like how it is with writing songs, because I end up rewriting a lot of the song anyway. So you know, I kind of approach it like that.
Sick. And what's kind of fascinating about what you do, I'm like, how does he like switch voices like that? Like people like spend their whole lives just having one voice. You know, I'm trying to find one voice, dude. You're just like, all right, I'll do this, and I'll do this, and then I'll do this. How do you like?
You know, like,
how do you train your voice?
People ask me that a lot, and I think the best answer is just that. There are certain ones I do where the voice is like a very big part of the impression. Like I haven't done them a whole lot, but I've done like Smashing Pumpkins before. And you know, Billy Corgan is like really throaty and like raspy and like, you know,
I smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, but right. It's like the voice is very distinct. Whereas somebody like I don't know, somebody like Alien Ant Farm, like he's got a distinct voice, but not distinct to the degree of Billy Corgan. Like you hear Billy Corgan and you're like, oh, that's Billy Corgan. Yeah. And it sucks, but the ones that I do where the voice isn't as distinct, I try to make up for that by just making the music very quirky, like that band's is. Oh yeah, and kind of everything kind of comes together to give you the illusion that it sounds like them. Yeah. Because there's certain ones where if you take the music away, like I don't think I sound like the singer that much. But you need like all the musical cues and like the different recording techniques or like the plugins I use to give it like effects on the voice.
Nice.
you know, all of those elements together are kind of what gives you the illusion that it's that band. So I think that I try to imitate the singers as much as I can, but I don't think that the vocal impression is necessarily the most important aspect of it, at least for some of them.
Okay, so it's more like the song as a whole and completed. Okay,
yeah, the writing, the recording techniques, the mixing.
It's true.
You know, all of that kind of comes together, and I just try to find like quirks with different songs that are very particular to that band to kind of exploit and like exaggerate if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot more than the voice. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of them where I feel like if you were like, do a Deron Miller impression, like I don't think it would sound like CKY, you know, but as soon as I put those like octave riffs behind it, and I record like a lower octave with the voice and put a bunch of, you know, chorus effect on it, then all of a sudden it sounds like Deron Miller. Yeah, so that's kind of like how I approach the different voice thing. If I can, I'm going to not rely on the voice impression itself as much as I can.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't really think about it that way. Even if you take out like the singing and the vocals, it still sounds like that artist. Kind of. Sometimes, dude, like I hear something and it's like it's duh. It's like I don't like I could like do it's just like if you take out the vocals even in like Suicide Sounds, it still sounds like Suicide Sounds.
Yeah.
And it's funny I didn't put that together till right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
yeah.
you for that. Wow.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's.
I feel dumb sometimes. Dude. That's just silly.
Oh no, dude, I get that question all the time. Yeah, I mean, and that's something that I've definitely, because I feel like before, like in my really early videos, I really was trying to rely on my impression as much as possible. And just the more I did it, the better I got at it. And don't play an older video of mine, please.
We're gonna go deep, man. That's what we do.
I keep them up because I like seeing the progress.
You gotta keep them up, dude. Don't fucking delete them.
No, I'm
dude.
not. I'm not deleting them.
Oh, trust me, dude. Our early EPs, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. It's fucking embarrassing, but it's a part of like people can go back and be like, oh wow, he started from here and now.
Yeah. No, and I like to keep them up for that very reason.
Dude, awesome.
Yeah, dude, when I posted this, when I posted this, my idea for my channel was just to do Kurt Cobain impressions.
Wow.
And do like, what if Kurt Cobain sang whatever the fuck? That's what I was going to do. And because I had at this time I had a video blow up on TikTok. It was Kurt Cobain singing what's the Smash Mouth All-Star Smash Mouth.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth.
Makes sense.
And it blew up. And so I was like, oh, maybe that could be my thing. I could just be the Kurt Cobain guy. And I realized that got boring very quickly. So then I was like, oh, I could probably do other stuff too.
Yeah, so on TikTok you kind of fucking blew up quickly. You had like 40,000 followers, and then your shit got deleted, right?
Yeah.
Why did you ever find out why?
No.
No reason. Nothing.
No reason. So I have no idea.
So you fucking start your journey, and then boom, gets yanked.
Yeah, it sucked. It was. Oh, that's the first thing you pulled up was a recreation of it. This was the original video. Yeah, dude, I bought a wig just to do this.
Yo, it's a wig. I was like, dude, where did you do your hair like that, man? Holy crap!
No, I bought this wig.
Yo.
That was my first viral video.
Congratulations,
and
man.
I was like, whoa! Like I remember being so stoked, and yeah, I bought that horrible wig just for this video.
No disrespect to Kurt Cobain, but it's like it's pretty dead on. Like, whoa, dude, this is. Where'd you find that wig?
Dude, I don't even remember. Fucking, I don't
Ross
even know.
Or something? Ross?
No, I ordered it online. I don't even know.
You got it online?
I don't remember.
How do you find
I
this
do
wig?
not remember.
Shitty Kurt Cobain
Shitty
wig.
Kurt Cobain wig.
So there it is, on eBay for fucking $2.
Dude, I do not remember what I even looked up.
Wow.
But yeah, that was the first viral video I had, and I was like, oh, I could be the Kurt Cobain guy. And then I ran out of Nirvana songs to do because they don't have many albums. And then
it's true.
I just got really bored doing Nirvana shit, so then I started doing other things.
Yeah, dude, that must be crushing, dude. Like you're starting your journey, and then it's like it just gets taken from you. You know?
Yeah. And I was really discouraged for a while from trying again because I felt like, oh, I got so lucky the first time.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's no way I'm going to get that success again.
You thought that?
I did. And for a long time, I didn't do any videos because I was just really discouraged to like start from scratch and start over. Yeah. And, you know, this is on TikTok. And one day I was just like, you know what? I just like doing it. Like, fuck it. I don't give a shit if I don't have people watching me. I'm just going to do it again. First video with that, which is the Glocky, this account I have now.
Yes.
First video I did went viral.
Wow.
And I was back in. And then I saw a lot of people commenting like, where have you been? Like, oh my God, you're back. So yeah, it was, so there's probably some cliche lesson in here about, you know, not giving up, but yeah, you can fill in the blanks. I'm glad that I did, you know, because now it's expanded into all this.
How long's that time frame to where your account got deleted to you making a new one, which is what you have now, and posting that video? What was that? How long was that time frame?
I think it was like 4 or 5 months.
Okay, so you were pretty quick.
Yeah, it wasn't like now it seems like it's so long because I post, you know, every week, but yeah, it really wasn't that much time. Like it was only a few months. It's not like a year or two went by or anything like that. But it was really discouraging to go from, you know, I'm kind of building an audience to just like, oh, it's gone now. So, but yeah, I just knew that I liked doing it. So I'm like, you know, I'm just going to do it. I don't care.
Yeah. Did you have any like, when you were working on it and then eventually posted it, did you have any like, anything in your head, like a goal or like, you know, hey, I just want to get back in it? Like what, do you have any like thoughts, pre-thoughts?
No, nothing specific. I mean, I knew that people liked it when I did the different vocal impressions, so I knew that was kind of going to be what I went for. This was before, you know, like now I'm doing like whole productions and like doing the entire song and like, you know, it's like a full band thing. Like back then I wasn't doing that. I was just playing acoustic guitar. And it kind of evolved into this, but my ultimate goal with all of it really was like, you know, like back when I was playing in bands and stuff all the time, like before the military, like I never set out to be like a YouTuber or anything. Like I was writing my own songs and like performing and stuff. And that's still my goal now. And it always has been like, you know, I want to make my own stuff and like go on the road and tour like with a band.
That was the next question.
And it's like, yeah, like I don't get me wrong. Like I really enjoy making these videos. It's a lot of fun, but it's not like what I want my main thing to be.
Sure.
I don't think that I'll ever stop making these, but I also have my own stuff and I want to tour and perform. Like I miss performing a lot. Like that's really what I miss. I love performing.
So the single that came out last year, that's actually going to be on a record, correct?
I don't think I'm going to put that one on a record. I have some other songs I'm working on that I think, you know, I kind of just feel like I love Never Get Nowhere. I think it came out really well, but I'm just kind of going to move on. And these other songs, I don't think they work necessarily stylistically with it. I want it to be a really cohesive sound. You you know, whereas like my fantasy covers albums are like all over the place stylistically, which is like the point, I guess. But you know, I could easily make something like that with all original stuff, but I don't want to do that. Like I want to have a very cohesive sound. And it's going to go out under a project name. It's not going to go out under Glocky.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that's going to be. So if you think of any band names, let me know, because I have no. I'm in the stage now of like looking up band names that I'm thinking of and saying, oh, there's a band in Idaho called this, but you know they haven't. You know, they have like 200 followers and they haven't posted any music since like 2017. Yeah. But like now it's like I don't want to use it because someone else already used it. Like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. What wasn't there already another Control? Right?
There was. Yeah. There's a band in they play like Latin music. I don't know what country they're from. But yeah, Grupo Control right there. That's them.
Woo!
Yeah, dude. They're like huge. Like some of their songs on YouTube have like tens of millions of views.
Oh shit, that's fucking
They're
legit.
huge.
Yeah.
And I was like, we had no idea.
Yeah.
Like we were like, what?
Yeah, it's just probably heavy, dude. And a song name I cannot pronounce.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, it's hot, dude. Nice.
Yeah, it's like, so people would look up our music and they'd find this band instead, and we're like, shit.
Man, I thought this was heavy. I just saw them on fucking Buckcherry, dude. It's not what I heard, man.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Cool. So you're thinking of finding your sound with the record, and then you'll probably start touring. Is that the?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'll probably, when I am on tour, I'll definitely throw in like a couple of my covers, you know, like maybe the more popular ones. I'll throw those in like at the end of the set or something.
You fucking gotta, dude. You gotta.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna completely just abandon all of it, and I'm still gonna make videos, you know, even when I'm doing that. But, you know, that's what's gonna really make me totally fulfilled with music, is doing that.
Yeah, man. You went to you were just. I mean, yeah. So we're right by Anaheim. So you were just at NAMM, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I was. Yeah.
Were you running into people, and would they you know, asking you, hey, are you ever gonna fucking tour or play these songs or what?
Yeah, I don't know if I specifically got that question at NAMM, but I get asked that online all the time if I tour, and people comment like, you know, I would see these live, you know, in a heartbeat. You know, I definitely get asked if I tour all the time. So I'm really excited to start doing that.
Would you not tour just solely as like Glocky and then play covers?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Like I said, like I'm totally willing to throw in some covers in a set, but I don't really have any desire of like doing the Glocky show and let's do it on the road. Like I'd rather have like a record of mine to put out with a band, and then, you know, toward the end of the night or something, throw in like It Wasn't Me, Disturbed or whatever, you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I know that, you know, like those covers is why people know who I am, and like I'm not gonna completely abandon that, and I don't want to necessarily. Yeah. But I would not be fulfilled doing that. I would be a lot more fulfilled just doing my own music.
Yeah, maybe do like a warm up, like just do one show, see how it goes, you know, around here or up north, you know, see how. Yeah.
You know, we'll see. Obviously, a lot of this is very up in the air right now, but yeah, you know, my vision for that is definitely going to be mostly, and maybe even like half and half. Like I don't know. Maybe mostly covers and throw in a few originals. I don't know.
Too soon?
Who knows? Yeah, it's too soon.
Yeah.
I just don't want anyone to buy a ticket thinking like, oh, I'm going to the Glocky show and he's going to play a bunch of covers. Like that's not what it's. Yeah. That's not what it's going to be. You know, it's going to be a band, but I'm singing for it. Yeah.
Let's get a fucking death metal fucking drummer, dude. Just fucking blast over all the covers. Be sick.
Just blast beats the entire time.
That's another free idea. That's another free idea if you want to take that. Okay, so okay, we got a fucking a blast beat
what was
drummer.
the first one?
And the
the Glocky shirt, the Glock shirt. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Sometimes you just gotta own shit. Sometimes you never know.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
That's fucking because you still gotta fucking promote the volume 4.
Yeah, I probably should post about that again at some point.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, dude. Congrats on your success, dude. I was really fucking stoked for you, man. When I heard that you lost your page and then you literally came back and built both of your channels with 1 million followers each. On TikTok and on Instagram. I was like, damn, that's fucking badass, dude. Congrats.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really when you're starting something like that, you never expect that to happen. And on YouTube now I have a fucking YouTube play button plaque, Like I never thought I would get one of those. It's insane, the support I've gotten, and people have been really cool. And since I do a bunch of different impressions of all these super different bands, I see their fan bases putting the songs on like the band subreddit, and so I'm dipping my toes in all these different communities online with music. So it's been really cool. I'm super grateful for it. I'm posting a new one tonight that I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna edit it when I get home. Do you know who Enter Shikari is?
To be honest, I haven't put it.
You guys know who that is? They're like what's that? Yeah, they're a British metal. They're kind of a weird band, but they do metal music, and there's a lot of like electronic dubstep stuff in it too. Yeah, this is like their big song that everybody knows. But I did this band doing "Bad Touch" by the Bloodhound Gang.
Okay.
It rocks, dude. I'm excited about it.
Do we forget about the Bloodhound Gang? That song was massive.
That song was huge. Yeah, it's still huge. And the music video, yeah, the music video is iconic, dude.
This is iconic, man.
Yeah, I did Enter Shikari doing this song. That's my new video.
Yes, dude.
I'm really stoked on it. Hopefully my accent, because I had to fake a British accent, so I know it's not perfect, but hopefully it's not like offensively bad. I'll see what people say.
No, given your track record, I'm sure it's sick, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm stoked on it. I'm really excited. It's always exciting to do a new because I've never done that. I've never done an impression of them before, so it's always exciting doing a new band.
Yeah, or like a new like combination.
Yeah,
because you've done like new metal. My favorite. So I found out about you through my band. Because we have our own podcast, and then like I think Eddie said like, hey, you ever heard of?
I met Eddie,
Mac Glocky, and then we played it. I was like, oh shit! And then I found we were playing the Korn one.
Yeah.
And we got a copyright strike, and I was like, fuck Mac Glocky for.
My bad.
No, dude. No, I get it, dude. That is your fucking hard work, man. I was like, dude, if we fucking promote him and fucking get a strike, fuck you. But yeah, that kind of opened up the door for me, and then I went on Spotify and I found you, and then played that Korn song. I was like, damn, this sounds like something Korn.
Thanks, dude.
It's fucking badass, dude.
The Korn ones are fun, and those usually do pretty well. I'm long overdue for one. I got to do another Korn video. Damn, this one's at 800K. That's crazy. I haven't checked the views on that one in a while. That's nuts.
Came out last year.
Yeah, this one did. It popped off on Instagram pretty good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I just put on I love the Adidas jacket.
Oh yeah.
And my manager, Esteban, he always tells me like, dude, the Adidas jacket is my favorite thing that you do because it's not even close to the Adidas that he wears.
Oh, yeah, but it's
just an Adidas jacket. It's just a very random Adidas jacket.
You got to do it.
I always put it on in the beginning.
Yeah, you got to do it. Okay, so let's talk about these Headless guitars.
Yeah.
The
Strandberg.
Strandberg.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an endorsement with them. You know, people always ask me why I play headless guitars, and my answer is really, I mean, like, I would play Strandbergs even if they had headstocks. You know, what I like about them is the neck. They have this really, I think they call it the Endure neck or something like that. But
Endure neck?
I think it's something like that. But it has this really weird, like, trapezoid shape on the back. So it kind of like, it almost like moves with your hand. Some people fucking hate it. I love it.
Can we get a picture of
you can probably find it.
Oh,
yeah.
What the fuck is
See
that?
how the truss rod kind of like angles downwards?
I never seen that.
Yeah.
What the?
I think they have a patent on it, so only they can make it.
Oh, shit.
But I really like it. If people that don't like it, I totally understand. It's kind of a love it or hate it thing, but I really, really like it. And that's a big reason why I play them. If they had headstocks, they just happen to not have headstocks. I don't necessarily prefer guitars that don't have headstocks.
Yeah, it looks, for those of you listening, it looks awkward. It's like
it looks weird. Yeah,
it's like the middle of the neck is like it kind of looks like a boner. It's just like moving towards like it's like arching. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know how that would. Weird.
It looks really weird, but like I said, some people hate it. I really like it.
So is this neck on all those models?
It's on every Strandberg, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of their signature thing. Yeah, it's on every single one. I think if they made a guitar that didn't have it, their fan base would be like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
Whoa. Interesting.
Yeah, so that's kind of a big selling point for me. I just really, really like that neck.
How'd you find them?
I mean, I've known who they were for a while because of like Sarah Longfield is a longtime artist for them, and she's a pretty big guitar player.
Nice.
I've watched her for a long time, so I think I probably found out about them through her. But I was in the market for a 7-string, and I went into Guitar Center, and I saw one there, and it's pretty rare to see Strandbergs at Guitar Center.
Yeah, I was about to say I never seen one there ever.
Yeah, and I picked it's my black NX7 that I play all the time in my videos, and I was kind of like, it looks kind of weird, you know, the no headstock thing, like I don't know, and I tried it out, and I probably sat there and played it for like 20 minutes, and I was kind of like, okay, I kind of like this a lot, and I left with it. I was not expecting to leave with it. Yeah, I was not expecting to leave with it when I picked it up, but I was just like, okay, I really like this, and yeah, eventually I started talking to them at NAMM and stuff, and was able to get the endorsement going, which was really cool, and they've been really cool.
So you literally walked into Guitar Center, played it, and it's like, all right, I'm buying this right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna buy a guitar. I was in the market for a guitar, but I wasn't expecting to leave with that guitar. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna try it out. And as soon as I started playing it, I was like, okay, I really like this.
Okay, so it's right when you started playing it, you like, oh, this feels sick.
Yeah, it felt really comfortable to me. Wow. And
everyone's so different, man.
Yeah, everyone's very different.
Wow.
You know, yeah, some people are like, no, negative, I'm never playing that, and I get it. You know, they're weird guitars. Like I totally get why people would not like them, but it's my jam. I fuck with them a lot.
Which one do you have again? I'm sorry.
That black one. Yep, I have that one.
NX7?
That's the one I was talking. That was the one I got at Guitar Center. And actually, when they were grabbing it from the wall, they dropped it and they put a big chunk. They took a big chunk out of it near the input jack, and they were like, "Do you still want it? Like, we'll give you like $500 off." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm still taking.
Dude.
I'm a bedroom musician. No one's gonna see it anyway. It doesn't matter." But yeah, that's the one I got at Guitar Center, and then I have, it's that same, it's pretty much the same model, but it's an 8-string, and it's the green one. I forgot what finish it is, but that's it right there, that green one. I got that one, and then I have the, the earth neck? Green. Yeah, it's got that bird's eye maple, really cool. And then I have I have the Essential, which is a 6-string, and I think it's the Astro Dust finish. Yeah, that one, the red one.
Oh, wow.
I got one of those. They sent me that one. That was really cool of them.
What are those pickups?
It's their, I think it's their own. The other two models I have are Fishman's. I'm
Out of
not
stock, so they're obviously popular.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly which ones these are, but yeah, that was another draw for me initially with them. Was I love Fishman's, and they use those in their higher end models.
So you plug this into your laptop through a plug-in, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just have I just upgraded like all my stuff, but I have been using just like a 2-channel Focusrite interface, and I use like Neural DSP amp sims and different ones depending on the sound I'm going for. I have different ones. But yeah, up until now it's been mostly just software, and I'm stoked that now I can actually mess with some outboard gear. I'm really stoked on that.
Very sounds like you're very minimal. And dude, we all have like I was having a conversation yesterday how there's no more separation with gear, like the arena bands, the biggest bands, and someone that's going to be a dishwasher. They want to save up. Everyone could buy the same shit now, like to get like a quad cortex or any like neural stuff. Everyone's playing the fucking same thing now. There's no like separation. It's just
yeah, the gap is definitely a lot smaller, if there even is one.
Yeah, you're right.
And
even if there's
and with like computer, like with my content creator, career that I've made happen, like it's been most of it's just been software. Like I have to have a very minimal setup because I do it all in the barracks. Like I do everything in my barracks room.
Wow.
So I can't have like this big studio. I'm just now starting to get some more gear, but yeah, man. I mean, like you don't have to spend much money, and you can get a pretty good sound. Like it really just depends on who's behind it.
Yeah, you're right. There's no gap.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's really easy to make stuff now, which is really cool, but it's also not cool now to a certain degree because now there's people literally making like AI music and putting it online to hopefully get streaming revenue from, which I think is just insane.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. That's a whole other can of worms, the whole AI thing. People always ask me if my stuff is AI.
Yeah.
And I take it as a compliment now, but it used to really bother me. I used to like feel like I had to defend myself, like it's not me, dude, or it's not AI, it's me, dude, it's all me. Now I just take it as a compliment, but there's people that still think that what I do is AI.
Yeah, how would you make AI music? Do you just put it through chat, whatever that thing is?
I wouldn't even know, dude. I've never tried it.
Good.
I know that like there's different programs. The only AI stuff I've tried is like the image generator stuff. Back when it was like a new thing and it was like this cool thing, I like messed around with one of them for a while. Yeah, I've never tried the music softwares. I have no idea how they work. But yeah, people will like. You can probably look up how to make. You could look up how to make money from Spotify with AI. I guarantee you there's a million videos about it.
See, this is now we're going into like obviously
make money with AI on Spotify, easiest method. 61,000 views.
Oh wow.
This is how I made $3,000 by uploading AI music to Spotify. Isn't that crazy? 128,000 views. People are doing this shit.
Oh.
And people are doing it with like art, like visual art now too.
It says I make money creating AI music. 73.
Wow.
Views.
Wow, you're so sick, dude. That's cool, dude. Nice. Fuck. So it's like, do you really want to be known as someone who does that? Like, I guess they don't give a shit about that. They just want to make money. But I'm just like, wow, it's so crazy.
I wonder how
it doesn't end. You can just keep going. There's all these people doing this shit.
Yeah,
so wild.
Yeah, I'm really kind of like, if I see something, if I'm scrolling like Instagram, I'm really kind of like, now like a lot of the first thing I saw pop up was like a lot of these like Joe Rogan clips pop popping up are not really him, and you got to really look. Wait, this is not.
Yeah.
And then that's not him talking. Holy shit! But it looks so close and it sounds identical. I'm like, it's always like some like inspiring thing, and then obviously they want you to click the profile, and they're probably selling something on the profile.
Yeah,
like, damn, this is
everyone's
whack.
an online like money making guru now on the internet.
Yeah,
and a lot of them are using AI for it. Yeah, some of the voice ones though of just people talking are really scary. How accurate it is. Video is definitely not there yet. I've seen that.
What is? Oh my god!
Like, dude, that's funny. Like,
it is.
I think that.
Oh my gosh! What the fuck?
I think that there's funny uses for it for like memes and stuff. But you know, that's kind of the extent of it for me.
I mean, yeah.
Everything else is a little scary.
I mean, yeah. You're in it with content creating and where do you see it going? Good, bad?
Man, that's a great question, dude.
Where's it going?
Every time I think that I understand, like how algorithms and stuff works, it just throws me a curveball, and then I'm like, oh, I have no idea. I really don't know, man. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people have concerns with AI like taking over a bunch of stuff, and I think that's probably a very true thing to a certain degree. But like with people like me that are making what I make, you know, not trying to toot my own horn, but it just makes a point. Like my videos do well, and so there's still a lot of people that really appreciate somebody like making an AI cover without it being AI.
Yeah.
You know, like there's still a lot of people that really appreciate that. And there's a lot of other creators, you know, Anthony Vincent, you know, Dennis Pana, Steve Walsh, like other people making stuff like the stuff that I make. Yeah. And they have followings, and, you know, I see comments of like, I'm so glad people are actually making stuff like this and not just like feeding it into a software. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of people that really, really appreciate this kind of thing. So I don't think that my niche that I'm a part of online, like I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah. I couldn't really provide much commentary on really anything else because I've only been doing this for a few years. Like it's still a pretty new thing. Like I'm pretty new, I'm still kind of learning it as I go. So, you know, that's really all I could tell you as far as that. I'm glad that there's a lot of people that fuck with it and they still want to keep watching it. Yeah. So, you know, and Anthony's been doing this stuff for, you know, 12 years. Like he's kind of the guy that pioneered that sort of thing. The whole like style cover thing. He's the one that kind of made it popular online. And he's still going strong. He does it for a living, you know?
Yeah. I think that people are going to figure out who is an AI and what is AI. And there's going to be a fucking people that only fuck with real shit. And it's going to become like, it's going to become like a scene. So, but this is not AI. This is real shit. So we have to listen and watch this. Yeah. And I'll still be, you know, there'll be a casual that they don't care if it's AI or not. They're just gonna consume it.
And that's kind of going on now. Like there's people that genuinely don't care if it's AI, but I don't know, man. Like when I don't think it's really quite there yet with music because I've heard different AI covers and stuff, and I'm kind of like, oh, that's interesting that like a computer came up with that, but I have never heard anything that didn't sound like AI to me. Maybe there's some out there that I've, you know, like it has a certain sound. Like it's the same thing with like AI artwork. Like it all has that really glossy like look to it, and you can just kind of tell that it's AI.
Yeah, you can't tell.
You know, I don't think that it's there to the point where it's indistinguishable from, you know, a band getting together and making something. You know, maybe it will be. Maybe. I'm not going to say it's not going to be, but it all has that sound. It's kind of hard to describe.
Yeah, it's just like anything else. There's pros and cons to it, man. You know, there's gonna be great shit that comes from it, and there's gonna be other. You're always gonna have this other side. Someone showed me this app that you could buy a song and then you could feed it into this app, and it gets it's got people that want to learn how to play the songs. You could take out the vocals, you could take out the bass, the drums.
I've seen that.
I forgot the name of it, but I was like, what the fuck is this? I just saw it yesterday. Oh yeah, dude, but you have to buy the song. You buy the song, you feed it in this app, and they were showing me obviously because it's me. They're like, dude, and they're playing Adidas, and they fucking took out and took out John's voice. And I was like, oh, what the incredible. I mean, that's a really cool thing, but obviously there'll be other side, you know.
Yeah, people's stuff maybe getting ripped and changed and stuff.
It's funny. I always yep. It's this one.
Oh yeah,
Moises.
Yeah,
we are not getting paid for this.
I think there's a few different ones.
That was pretty cool. It's funny. I always say this at you know, it's why I'm really involved in podcasting, where we upload all the time, because I think that AI is going to kill podcasting, especially in music. Basically, everyone's going to run everything through AI, and you're going to have a bunch of soulless clips like all over social media. And then when that happens, I think you're going to have a separation. Oh, wait, this person is real, so we're only going to follow this person.
Oh my God! Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get to the point where
there's so many clips.
It's indistinguishable.
Yeah. There's so many. There's gonna be so many clips, and people aren't gonna fucking want.
Some people are gonna care if it's AI, and some are not.
Yeah. And then so we're trying to establish like the soul, and keep the soul. Basically, it's like what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, and then let like the fake shit just have its way, and people are gonna pay attention.
It's such a weird time to get into making content with all this stuff going on. Because it wasn't 10 years ago. It did not exist. Though the dead internet theory.
The dead internet.
Well, what is this again? I've heard this before.
It's like when everything's just full of bots and AI.
Oh, kind of like what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
And then AI has to be fed more stuff to make it better, which is what I understand. So it's just going to be learning from other AI shit and just fucking eat itself.
That's other theory. No one knows where it's going. No, I always compare everything that new that's coming out. Anything, I always compare it to like the year 2000 and the flying car theory. Everyone back in the 90s, 80s, year 2000, we're gonna have flying cars. And everyone's so focused on this, but then something else happens. Like no one could have called the Apple phone, so everyone's gonna pay attention to this, but a whole other thing is gonna fucking happen.
Interesting.
So I wonder what that other thing is gonna be. No one saw the phone coming. Everyone's we're gonna have flying cars. Everyone's like, remember?
That shit really changed the whole world. Apparently, flying cars are a thing, but just they're way too expensive to be mass produced. I don't know if that's true, but I heard that was a thing.
All right, Jay, let's try.
Like they're actually possible, but they're so dummy ass expensive that you can't mass produce them.
Okay, AI says. Speaking of AI,
let the AI overlords, overview, tell us what it is.
It's funny because I tried not to read that stuff, but I'll read that, and then I'll read like an article to try to get that looks like a helicopter more than a flying car.
Yeah, that's kind of a stretch calling that a car. That's got propellers on it.
It looks like just like a helicopter.
Looks like just like a jet or something.
Flying car.
Like so it can go from the air to the ground and vice versa. A car plane? Nah, bro, that's a plane. That ain't a car plane.
What the fuck? That is. These are helicopters, man. Okay, that's a plane.
I was thinking like a car, like a Tesla that can just float. Like that's what I was thinking by flying cars. I don't know.
First of all, like how are you gonna control the air travel?
Oh, dude, I don't even know how regular cars work. I'm not even gonna try to understand that thing.
Yeah, driving's scary, dude. People can't even drive on the road. Like the whole concept of, now we're gonna have flying cars.
Yeah,
there'll be more crashes.
Yeah, there's gonna be even more unnecessary car deaths.
People can't even drive on the fucking road. these are there's fucking psychos on. Okay, yeah, but
especially down here. Like, oh man.
Yeah, you barely got here. I mean, there's always a wreck around here. Always, every day.
I know there can never be when I drive up here. I can never just have one drive where nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
There always has to be some shit to make it annoying. And yeah, the drive was super smooth. And then when I got like a few miles away, there was a wreck. I'm like, great. Now there's a bunch of traffic. It's always got to be something. And yeah, now we're trying to introduce flying into the mix.
No,
we'll see. We will see.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I wonder what that other thing's going to be. I know I'm focused on AI stuff, doing this, but I wonder what something else is going to spin off. What's it going to be? What's going to be the...
Yeah.
Or, everyone's talking about the fucking chip in your head, but, what is that actually going to be, right?
Chip in your head?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The Neuralink?
No, I don't think so.
They're already having successful tests.
What is this?
Yeah, so this guy...
Hell no.
He was able to move stuff on... He was able to move a mouse cursor with his thoughts.
No.
Yeah. You haven't seen this?
No, I don't think so.
This is pretty recent. This is within a year.
No.
This motherfucker moves a mouse cursor with his thoughts.
Dude, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
What can you do now with the chip?
I ain't putting shit in my head, dude. Hell no.
I'm gonna put it in my
What if that thing takes over? Dude, I can control things with my dick. Isn't that sick, dude? Dude, I can turn on your oven with my dick. Isn't that sick?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time, dude. No one saw this coming.
Dude, I don't know, man. Just because we can do it, that doesn't mean we should.
That's the theory, though.
Dude, no.
We'll see. It's only gonna get better too.
Oh, damn, yeah. This dude went through some like gnarly surgery for this. Dude, no. Or was he just injured or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was already paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
And now he could. So
that's too bad.
So obviously he can't move his hands.
Yeah.
So now he can. Now he's moving.
And that's in that situation. I mean, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. But as someone just an able-bodied ass person being like, dude, put this in I want to control shit with my thoughts. Like, nah, dude, get out of here.
Hey Jay, what's this young gentleman's name? I forget. Yeah, what's his name?
Yeah, I mean, if I was in his position, I would be down to try it out.
Nolan Arabal. Okay, so this is like the pros of it. But
I can see that. I didn't realize that's what it was at first. If I was in his position, I would try it out.
And then someone asked the question.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can you hack it? And he said, yeah.
Can you hack it?
Yeah. Someone asked me, and then he did say yes.
What?
Fuck. Dude. I mean, we'll see where it goes, man. We went down a AI rabbit hole.
So gnarly. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I did not think it was gonna go there.
We're just going, dude.
That's so gnarly.
Well, I mean, it is a big part of our lives. Music and artwork, creating. So we kind of do have to pay attention to it. I think people should be paying attention to it too. Like me, like my girlfriend will send me something. I'm like, that's AI, or I'm like, no, this is staged.
Yeah.
I could kind of, if you gotta have to because our eyes are so used to scrolling shit like this mindlessly. You have to literally stop what the fuck you're doing. Wait. No, this is AI, or this is a staged thing. There's like I saw some video of on Instagram of like some woman on a plane getting slapped, and there's like a whole viral.
Yeah.
But then I really was looking at it. This is
AI.
This is either staged or AI.
Yeah.
It's not real.
People do, but yeah, dude.
They're trying to have like a viral video or something.
If something's not AI. Yeah, there's so many things online that are fake. You have to just assume people do like prank stuff shit, and it's like it's always fake. Like, do you ever see like there's like influencers too that are completely AI, and they have like their own Instagram and stuff, and they have like a following, and it's like them. Oh yeah, I'm hanging out in LA or whatever, and it's like an AI chick. It's so weird.
Are becoming a problem.
And they have like they make them out to have like a personality and stuff. And it's funny too. You'll see like I'll see one and like I'll go to the comments and it's like a bunch of like creepy dudes in their 50s like, you are so beautiful. Yes, would you like me to message you? And it's like, this is AI, right? Like this is not a real chick. It's like
imagine living in that reality. It's like you're trying to talk to a chick that's not even real, man.
Yeah, whenever it's a good. Whenever you're feeling down about yourself, you can always just be like, at least I'm not trying to get attention from a chick that's not even real. That's crazy. But yeah, dude, this is it right here.
These women aren't even real.
These chicks aren't even real, and they have followings.
Oh, so weird.
Dude, it's so weird.
Oh. And guys are just loving it.
Dude, it's so weird.
It's like you really don't have a chance. They're not even real.
You really don't have a chance,
like
dude. It's quite literally impossible, dude.
Yeah, whatever happened to just fucking just walking around and talking to a chick, man.
Yeah.
That's just scary. I was telling the story yesterday of asking for my girl's number. I remember how fucking terrified I was.
Yeah.
It's so good, but you gotta swing, man.
No, if you don't swing,
you gotta swing.
You're not gonna ever win if you don't swing. What's that cliche? Yeah. You miss all the shots you don't take or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember there was this girl that worked at a Chipotle like years ago. I was like, I'm gonna ask her for her number. And then during the conversation, I found out like the husband came up, but she was working. She didn't have a ring. I looked. I was like, that feeling of failure, and like this failure, just like that. Oh, it's so gross and like inner embarrassment. But man, you have to go to that. You have to.
Yeah. Not too long ago, I almost walked up to a chick I saw at Starbucks, and I was about to walk up to her because she kind of looked at me.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh, maybe she like knows who I am or something.
I like glasses. Glasses. Yeah.
I almost walked up to her, and it's right when I was about to walk up to her, some dude came up to her, and I think they were on like a Hinge date or something.
Oh shit!
And I was like, dude, I'm so glad. And that would have been so awkward.
That would have been so awkward, and that would have been so good for your soul.
Oh, dude, that would have been embarrassing. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It's hard for me to just go up to chicks and be like, hey, I'm not charming like that, dude. Mm-hmm. My brother's like that. He has that charm. I don't have that shit. I wish I did.
What were you gonna say? Hi.
That's a great question. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Nothing good, probably. nothing that would have succeeded.
Yeah. You never know, man. You never know. It could be like your Kurt Cobain viral video.
Rizz, yeah.
The Rizz.
Rizz, yeah. That's what the
Rizz.
fucking like 19-year-olds say now.
Rizz.
The Rizzler.
Rizz is a slang term that means charm, style, attractiveness, or the ability to attract a romantic or a sexual partner.
Yeah.
Interesting. Rizz. Okay, cool.
I did not think we were gonna. I didn't think Rizz was gonna come up.
Me either. We went from AI to
I guess
Rizz.
that's the beauty of the open format is you can just go anywhere.
Yeah, it's just endless. Anything that we might have. I think we covered your music pretty good. Anything,
yeah, we went through a lot.
Anything that you want out there that we might have missed?
Shit, dude. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Volume 4, March 28th. I don't know when this is going to go out, but March 28th, Volume 4. Got all those on there. Yep, that's the track list there. Very diverse one. I mean, all these songs are available to listen to on YouTube and shit, but they'll be on streaming services. As far as my stuff, that's really it. I'm just kind of doing my thing.
How do you deal with the copyright stuff?
So, the way I deal with the copyright stuff is I don't make all of my revenue from like YouTube and stuff because obviously they get claimed.
Mm-hmm.
I work with a multi-channel network who they're called Studio 71, and they help me with. They basically reach out to the artist publisher on my behalf. It's a pretty popular MCN. I've seen a lot of people use them, but they reach out to the whoever owns the publishing rights to the song, and they basically make it so that I can make more money from the cover.
Nice.
And there's quite a few that they've helped me with where I'm able to make a lot more now. And then I just give all the videos that they have an effect on, I give them a cut of it.
Nice.
And then the publisher is still making a cut of it.
Oh, that's sick, man. Cool.
So yeah, I can as long as you're not using someone else's recording, like you can make money from covers. You're just not gonna make all of it because you have to share it with the publisher. And some of the publishers are like willing to work out something, and some of them are like, fuck you, like I'm making all of it. Like it just kind of depends. Like some of it are cool with it and some of them are not. But you know, you just can't use someone else's recording. That's when you really get in trouble and you start getting like YouTube strikes and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like what the Rolling Stones did with Verve, right?
Was it that song?
Yeah, Verve, Bittersweet.
Yeah,
Symphony. I think they were just like say fuck the Verve, like we're taking everything, and that was their biggest song, dude.
Yeah. Or Vanilla Ice.
It's so close too.
It's so dude. Look up when Vanilla Ice does the dings. You know what I'm talking about?
This is way closer.
Dude, this shit's hilarious. He's like trying to justify taking the riff.
Oh yeah, I saw that interview
too. Dude, it's fucking hilarious. This is it right here.
But it's not the same bass line. Like it goes ding 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 ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding 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 ding.
Oh my! You added a little fucking hit. Wow. Wow.
It's not the same thing. It's not the same riff.
Wow. It's literally the same riff with a fucking little ding ding. Dun, 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 dun,
no hate, Vanilla Ice.
No.
I love you, but that was a abysmal attempt at explaining that sampling. Because you could have just been like, well, you know, sampling is like a big part of hip hop culture, and like, you know, it's like he could have explained that, but instead he's like ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Ding 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 ding.
Dude, it's so funny. I love that video. It's absolutely hilarious.
Vanilla Ice, shout out, man. But yeah, man, thank you for making a drive. Appreciate it, man. It was
no
fun.
problem.
It was fun.
I had a good time. Thanks for having me.
Same, man.
Yeah.
Anytime, man. All right, everyone. That's it. Later.